Hi friends, I'm Kiki Dixon from freeandforme.org.
Hi, I'm Melissa from the Valentine RD.
America Sanchez from nibblesandfeasts.com.
I'm Daily Bias from dailycurse.com.
We are better future moms.
So we're all moms here, and moms are often known as the gatekeepers of the home. Dads, you guys are gatekeepers too, but we're talking moms today. What are some of the healthy influence and healthy habits that we use to try to influence our kids to eat healthy at home?
Usually, my son doesn't like broccoli, and I always have it there. I mean, even if he doesn't like it, it's there. He sees it every day. He'll see avocados, he'll see something that's totally random, and he'll see it, but he'll get used to seeing it. And I know he's gonna eventually come around and he'll eat it.
Well, you hope so.
Or I'm hoping.
As a dietitian, that's a really good thing that
Yeah.
you're supposed to be modeling for your kids. You're supposed to, they're supposed to see you eating different foods because eventually they will be inspired. If you force it down their throat, most of the time they don't want to do it, but if they see you eating it and they see it around, it becomes more familiar and a lot less scary.
It's very, you know, I'm spreading my avocado on my toast, and I'm like, do you want some avocado? He's like, no thanks. I'm like, okay, more for me. You know, just things like that. But I always try to make sure he's exposed to it.
I think it's a smart thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's all about lead by examples. I mean, that's what I do a lot at home. And I mean, I've been making huge changes in my lifestyle, I think for a couple of 2 or 3 years. At first, it was kind of tricky. You know, when I started to prepare a smoothie and said, what is that? That is green. You know, that, oh, I'm not going to drink that.
Right.
But then eventually, then my little one day said, oh, Mommy, can I have one of those nasty green stuff that you have? So, you know, they are, you know, and the whole grain and all that kind of stuff, they are getting used to that. So definitely lead by example is
as parents, right?
Yes.
I think as a dietitian, I love the area of when people become moms because that's when they really become interested in nutrition.
Yes.
Because they know that they're not eating just for them, and they're making a difference in building a baby. Absolutely. And so when they have a child, they start to really be interested in what they're eating, what they're feeding to their kids. It's hard to try to get them interested and involved, but I think that leading by example are two really good things.
I think I never ever like actually read the back of the labels before. I mean, I was always like, you know, say this is, I don't know, whatever on the front, and then I was just go back by that. Then after I started read the ingredients, the labels in the back, I said, oh my goodness, what I've been eating all this time.
And then you start to get creative.
Yes.
Because you know how experts recommend 3 cups of milk a day. So you start to think, where can I incorporate it? So the other day I made waffles and I started using all the ancient grains. So that's my milk went in the waffle batter as well. And I'll also soak overnight oats, and then in the morning they'll be ready, they'll be cooked, and I just warm up the milk, and there goes another cup of milk. So it's
creative.
Yeah, it's really creative.
Kids, they always, someday they like this, or in 1 hour they like that. And so I'm like, this is what we're going to get. But as far as like when we're having with the breakfast aisle, okay, we know we have our milk. What cereals do you want? What oatmeal do you want? This is what we're sticking with. But I make sure that I always get something that will last for that week-long period, because then I know that they're taking in all of this stuff aside from the milks or the cereals. I do the same thing with my fruits and vegetables, because I want them to see this is what you're having this week, and you're going to eat it, and it better not go old.
The one thing though that I know that I'm going to give a shout out to my husband, who had developed this recipe with milk, that he likes to make homemade macaroni and cheese. I don't know, most kids like macaroni and cheese. Some kids want it from a box, but in our house we don't do that.
We do homemade.
We do homemade, and it's literally, we make pasta, we make wheat pasta, we make different kinds of pasta. We use shredded cheese, milk, we make our own cheese and put it on there. And my kid thinks that his dad's mac and cheese is the best mac and cheese that there is.
Please
We'll have to
email
try
me
your mac and cheese.
the recipe, please.
Yeah. Look, I didn't want the recipe, I just want her to make it.
And not only that, you can, not just cheese, but you can also make different sauces with
for
milk,
sure.
and gravies, and just to spice up your meals.
Absolutely.
I've been wanting to make an Alfredo.
Yeah.
I haven't done it. I cheat,
I'm sure
but
you
that's
have a
the one I
recipe.
want to.
It's coming up, as a matter of
Oh,
fact.
there you go.
I just made one last week, and definitely use milk.
Okay, see, I was in your mind.
Yeah.